reporter in Rome, Nick Pisa. Nick, what are the details you're getting?
Good evening to you. Yes, Mark. Well, all we know is that the Costa Concordia, which is one of the largest ships in the Costa Cruises fleet, it left the port of Civitavecchia at around 7 o'clock this evening on a 7-day cruise of the Mediterranean, with about 2 hours out of port near the island of Giglio, when passengers reported it grinding to a halt, shuddering as if it had struck something, and all the lights went out, and that it almost immediately started listing to one side and taking on water. Obviously, they're describing scenes of panic on board, as the captain at first apparently came on and said that there was nothing to be alarmed about and that it was just an electrical fault. But things then changed very swiftly, and the passengers were told to put on life jackets and make their way to the lifeboats. And I understand that these lifeboats have now been launched, and they are heading to the island of Giglio, where the mayor there has said that a full emergency is underway as they await the arrival of these passengers. As I say, there's around 4,000 passengers and crew on that boat, and there is a bit of confusion as to what exactly happened, whether it did run aground or whether there was some sort of malfunction or excuse me, some sort of power outage. But certainly, if the passengers are describing a loud bang and then the ship listing to one side, it would seem to suggest that perhaps it has indeed run aground or struck some objects just off the Italian coast there. And
with such a large number of passengers to deal with, any reports of any injuries yet?
I understand that there have been no injuries and that just basically a lot of panic on board. I understand that there are some British passengers on board that vessel as well, and it was, as I say, a 7-day cruise that had left Civitavecchia this evening, was bound for ports around the Mediterranean, Savona to the north, Barcelona, then round to Palermo, Sicily, and then making its way back up to Civitavecchia. It's a weekly cruise that the Costa Concordia does in the winter, and the boat is a little more than 6 years old, was launched in July 2006, and it is one of the state-of-the-art ships in that fleet. It has 1,500 cabins and suites. There are 4 swimming pools on board, and it cost, as I say, £450 million when it was first launched, and they are describing it as the jewel of the fleet. There is the website of Costa Cruises, where you can follow the ships or the boats, the liners as they are at sea, and the one for Costa Concordia just has a message on board on the screen saying that service has been temporarily suspended, obviously giving an indication of the problem that has hit the Costa Concordia this evening.
Nick, thanks very much for that. More, of course, as we get it. Well, let's just return to the papers tonight with Syed and Karis once more. We're taking a look at the eye, and as they say, every little helps. This is a Tesco boss who sold 50